Well, hey there, Renolda Church. Hope all is well. Hope your fall's off to a great start. This is the best part of the year around here, football and dead leaves.
And cool weather.
Cool weather, cool weather. Pastor Al and I are committed to every month in some way give you an update on our For the Good journey. We have a lot of exciting news to share with you. God's on the move in a lot of new spaces. We have a lot of things that are getting ready to happen, and so you can look out every month. About the third or fourth week of each month, we'll be sending you an update by video in your email so that you can know what's going on and how to pray. But Pastor Allen, at our last update, we'd shared that the elders had a time away to pray and seek the Lord and get clarity about what exactly the next steps would look like. And in doing so, we've shared that there's real clarity, real excitement, and real clear next steps for us. But mostly, we want people to know whatever campus that they attend, wherever they worship, God's doing something new.
Every campus being blessed. Kernersville already is starting some improvements there.
We ordered chairs and they showed up.
So we already, For the Good is already producing fruit and making room for people. And for our other campuses, this fall is the time, and we've begun to investigate architects, contractors, so that we can get more specific plans and then get some firm prices so that each of our campuses we can start making a plan to move forward.
There are rumors afoot that the Kernersville campus is installing a tomato garden. Have you heard this?
Well, I'll be the first one to partake of it.
This might be the last year you have your own tomato garden. We'll see how that works out for you. You know, we've just been so encouraged. We've had capital campaigns before, and the Lord has used those to move the mission of this church forward significantly. It's why we're multi-site. It's why we have a new space at the Village campus that's nearly 20 years old now. But in thinking about what the Lord was calling us to next, it was going to require our people to pull together in a way that they never really had before. And we're so encouraged by where we are financially today as we begin this journey.
Well, thank you everybody who has participated. 360 different families or individuals who have pledged or given, and our total is just shy of $3.8 million that's been pledged or given, and it's growing, and we're so excited about that level of generosity. We're getting really close to that $4 million milestone. That's going to be exciting when we get there.
And you know, one of the things that's been so encouraging to me, honestly, has been how much giving has already happened. One of the things that will measure how excited our people are and how unified we are is how many people really responded to Launch Sunday, and that number is pretty extraordinary.
Well, I think that is maybe one of the most extraordinary things, that over $1 million has already been given. And that really helps us a lot. This early giving makes a big difference in our ability to move forward.
And so as we think about next steps, we want to just let you know that there are a couple things that we want to assure you of. The first one is that the vision that God gave our elders was not for a campus, it was for all of our campuses. And so you're going to see that as we move forward, every campus is going to really have a significant move forward of the vision there in a pretty dramatic way. And so, Alan, maybe you could just for a moment talk to us a little bit about as we move forward and remind them that at each campus, what are the elders saying, yes, that's the thing we're going to do?
Well, in Kernersville, we're growing and expanding by some of the renovations that were needed there to maximize the space that we have. And in King, we're dreaming of a whole new entryway into that and a whole new gathering place for them that they can have weekday space. And in Clemens at the YMCA there, we have envisioned an auditorium that we will be able to build. The Y will be able to use it for the community, but we'll have all the priority use of it, and it's going to be visible and a beautiful, beautiful new entryway and lobby that's going to let everybody know that we're here for them and we're here for good. So we're really looking for that. And then at the Village, exciting renovations to our current worship space, amazing new things that we're going to build for kids, including hopefully an indoor atrium type playground for the kids. But most of all, a new welcome mat to our whole community that's going to have an atrium gathering place that will serve for something far more than a lobby, but an entryway that will open people up into this whole building, connect us together for community, because people everywhere are lonely and looking for community. So we're really looking forward to those new connections.
And so what you're going to see in the coming weeks is that if there are places that right now we can begin to accomplish this vision, upgrades in technology, what you mentioned in Kernersville, we're going to begin to see a lot of those things happen. And we'll be reporting every month on the kind of things that we've gotten done in the last 30 days. But we're also, while that's happening, we're beginning right now to meet with architects and construction companies and people in our church that have giftings in those spaces to put together actual budgets with the hope that as we finalize the formal plans for our campuses, it's likely that the first dirt from the ground will be turned over around the beginning of March next year, which is really exciting.
It's really exciting. I mean, I wouldn't want to get locked into any deadline right now, but that's what we're thinking. Fall plans, early spring, get to work. That would be our dream.
Our dream. And so, Alan, I think one of the things that we said right from the beginning is it was never going to be about a financial goal. Although this campaign has already raised nearly 2 times as much as any campaign we've ever done. But really, we wanted all of our people to be involved because it's more blessed to give than receive. And we really believe in sowing and reaping. So if people are still, they've been away for the summer and we know there are people who are still waiting to make their commitment or their gift, why is it more important than ever that we move this vision forward?
People all over our cities, people need to know that we're for them, that God's for them. There are people that have completely wrong images about church, about God, and we're coming towards them. And we're going to become, I think, more welcoming, inviting than ever before. In the middle of a time in which people are so isolated, we are building community spaces. And when our young generation needs Jesus more than ever, we're going to, on purpose, make beautiful spaces that we're going to reach more and more young people. Most of all, we have the best news ever. And so we're here for the good, and that's what it's all about.
Well, we're thankful for all that you've done to make this possible. We're excited about giving you updates. We'll try to keep you updated here, but also you can go to renoldachurch.org/for-the-good, make a commitment, get information, ask questions. That's the best place to go. We're so thankful for all you're doing to make the ministry of Renolda Church possible.